Welcome, everybody. This is the second contribution to our physician conversation series. And once again, Dr. Karpakis, welcome and thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you. Good to be here.
Yeah. Today, we're going to be talking about what visitors, specifically international visitors to PEI, do when they need a doctor or there's a medical concern that arises. But before we do so, what I'd like to just spend a minute on is talk about our program and why we have this program and our physicians that are participating with us in our program. So our company is PEIDoctor, and we are specializing in medicine for visitors, especially
Yes.
international guests. And we have additional services for Canadians as well, which we'll talk about more as we move on in other sessions. But we started this enterprise because we want to really attract more international guests to our island to come and experience the joys of what PEI has to offer. And we wanted to come and stay longer. And we know for many of them, a key part of that decision is easy, convenient access to healthcare. And that's what we're about, essentially. Our physicians come from all sorts of routes. Some offer their services after their formal clinic hours, and we're so grateful for that. Some may be on maternity leave or preparing for maternity leave and want some involvement with medicine while they're helping out and raising a young'un. Some just want a change of pace. They want to be involved in something new and exciting and want to engage firsthand with visitors from all over the world. So there are many reasons why physicians are participating in our program, and we're so grateful for all of our physicians. And it's so lovely to see international visitors now using our program. So let's talk a little bit about international visitors. Let's start with a simple question. Thousands of international tourists come. I think I've heard numbers over 200,000 a year or so. What are some of the issues they may face while they're on the island, some of their health concerns?
Yeah. So again, depending on the time that they have to spend on vacation here, not have to, wish to, I should rather say. And then, little things that can happen and very often happen is you forgot your prescription medication.
Oh, yeah.
Now what? Sitting in the emergency room is not really the way you envisioned your vacation to go. So that's something that's convenient and quite easy to help the visitors with, but also taking the pressure off my emergency medicine colleagues that are working so hard to provide that excellent care that they do every day. Other things that happen is like sunburns, dehydration, things like bladder infections, being stung by jellyfish. Those small little things can become quite the burden when you're vacationing, and it takes away joy. So a nice, quick, convenient consultation with one of us, and back to your vacation you go.
Yeah, and I want to emphasize we do not do emergency care, and PEI has wonderful hospitals. I've been there many times, both in Summerside and in Charlottetown, and they do provide world-class care. And if anybody visiting our island is experiencing a serious urgent emergency, then you need to call 911 or go straight to the emergency room for service. But our focus is on those medical issues that do not require urgent, serious medical care. And we certainly don't want you to have to disrupt an expensive holiday. We want you to be able to get back to that. So what should somebody maybe from England or the United States or Japan do when they're not feeling well?
Yeah, so I think the first thing perhaps to clarify is what is an emergency and what isn't,
Hmm.
because individually each one sees an emergency differently. So I think I'll try and clarify like we're doing care for illnesses or injuries that can wait a few hours,
Yeah.
doesn't need immediate urgent care. Then you know we are the right fit for you.
Mhm.
Then what you can do is please go to our website, contact us. There is an online booking system as well, and we'll set you up with one of my colleagues or myself and see to your need. It's as easy as that. There are some options, and Marius, I'll leave it to you to
Mhm.
clarify a little bit on that, but you have choice. It's all about convenience, and it's all about ensuring that our international visitors enjoy.
Mhm.
They come back next year, and we
Yeah,
all will benefit from that.
that's true. And what about cruise ships? We have so many visitors on cruise ships. Can they use our services as well?
Absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely. Um, they are very, very welcome too. Again, most of the cruise ship patients, if I can put it that way, have access to a doctor on the cruise ship.
Mhm.
So again, this is just, something small that you just conveniently can nip in virtually or in person, see one of us, and
Mhm.
it's a blip in your day and you can continue to enjoy.
And I was just actually at a golf course, a beautiful golf course yesterday.
Mm.
PEI's got some magical golf resorts.
Mm.
And I imagine every now and again there's a sports injury comes up as well that needs attention, right? So
Yeah.
now somebody can, from the comfort of their room,
Yes.
book book with us and see a doctor online, and then know, do I actually need to perhaps go into a clinic to
Yeah.
come and see the doctor in person, or is this something that I can live with a little bit? How serious is it really, right?
Yeah.
Um, you mentioned prescriptions. We can help with prescriptions. Is that correct?
That's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Myself and my colleagues are very well versed.
Yeah.
We understand and are comfortable prescribing medications that, maybe have a different name in a different country. That should never be an
Mhm.
obstacle. And it would be our pleasure to be of help there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think one of the other reasons we started this service is for longer stay
Yes.
residents, maybe
Yes.
a retired couple
Yeah.
in Europe or somewhere in America wants to come for longer visits,
Yes.
but they're worried about their health, or there's a specific health concern.
Mm.
So they would
Mhm.
now have an option for easy, simple access, so they wouldn't have to necessarily worry about those types of issues, right?
Exactly. And
Oh.
that's why we find ourselves sort of positioned with PEI tourism specifically,
Hmm.
because this is something that will help our tourism industry immensely. As you said before, if visitors know that they can come here, they do not need to be concerned about their healthcare journey at all, and they will
Yes,
get excellent care every time with convenience. Like I said, the economy and ourselves will just benefit.
that's
More and
correct.
more people will
Uh,
come, I hope.
And I think it's important to point out that we have wonderful pharmacies
Hmm.
and pharmacists, very knowledgeable pharmacists on our island that sometimes can help. We
Hmm.
have as I mentioned, wonderful hospitals. There are clinics
Hmm.
too, and wonderful physicians. And PEI Doctor also provides some nursing services. So
Yes.
families of elderly relatives plan ahead and know that you could potentially have access to nursing services in addition to a
Yes.
physician as well. So let's end
Mhm.
here and just let me ask you, what is the one message you'd like to provide people who are thinking of coming to visit PEI from abroad?
Well, come and enjoy our beautiful island with
Right.
our incredibly hospitable people, and know that you can come here and you will be taken care of
Mhm.
regarding your health and definitely regarding joy and quality of life. We can't wait to see you.
Yes, we have world-class physicians and
And
world-class
nurses.
med
Yeah.
and nurses and world-class medicine here on PEI, which we are extremely proud of. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us and for your time today. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Oh, thank you. That was great. You too.
Yeah.
Bye bye.